Hey, welcome to the team. If you are watching this video, then you have most likely just joined. You just said yes, and we're so excited. So this video is for you. Take notes, watch it again, message whoever sent this to you, and we're happy to answer your questions. But first of all, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Janie. And I am your upline. If you're watching this video, I either signed you up myself or someone else did who is on our team. And I am here to help you guys. I'm so excited, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself because I once also was a person who was thinking about whether or not this was for me. So if you just started, you're probably thinking like, what the heck did I just do? Maybe you were nervous. Maybe you were, honestly, maybe you were super nervous. And I want you to know that that's normal. That's not only normal, but we want that, because what that means is you are taking this seriously. If you're nervous, which translates to excited, if you're afraid, whether or not this is going to work, all those fears that so many times stop people from taking the leap into doing this. Those are the things that make me excited because I felt them too. And if you're nervous about it, that just means that you want this to work out. And I promise you, it will. If you take advice, if you work this business like you're serious, if you ask the questions, it will work out for you. So, a little bit about my story just before we jump into some basics. I started this almost 5 years ago, which is weird to say because it's gone by so fast. But I was very tired, broke, busy, mom of 3. My youngest was 5 months old when I started doing this. I wasn't looking for it, so it just kind of fell into my lap. And I've scrolled on social media a lot, which maybe you found this business on social media. Maybe someone told you about it at work. Whatever it was, I saw this business on social media and I was like, okay, next. Like, I ignored it for a while. And then it just kept getting to me. So I want you to think about that, which will come into play later when we're helping you with signing distributors for your team. Okay. But I want you to think about this for later, because whatever it is that made you take a look at this is probably similar or the same thing that's going to make people take a look at it from you, if that makes sense. So just put that away for later. But for me, you guys, my why, and you're going to hear a lot about this as we move forward in the business. Your why is what is going to keep you going in the beginning, in the middle, when it gets hard, and it will at some point. Anything worth having, anything worthwhile is eventually, at some point, you're gonna hit a rut, or you're gonna hit an obstacle where you're second guessing what you're doing. And that's just life. That's just normal. The why is what's going to keep you going, and it's what's going to get you to a place of success. So for me, my why when I started this was time. I didn't have any time. I was always at work, or if I wasn't at work, I was about to go back to work. Like, it was always about work. I was a hairdresser, worked a lot of hours. My husband was in sheet metal, going through the apprenticeship for, it was a 5-year apprenticeship, so it was a long time. So for me, it was like we never had enough money and we never had enough time. So for me, my why starting out, and I wrote it down because I took the advice and I was coachable from the start. I wrote it down, and it basically said to have more time with my family, which equals to have more time, you usually need more money. So to work less and have more time with your family. That was me. I wanted more time with my kids. I wanted less hours at the salon. I wanted more money to pay the bills. I wanted less conversations about we don't get paid again until the blah, blah, blah day. So don't spend any money until next Friday, like 12 days from now. Okay. Like that's easy to do. So that was my why, to have more time, more money, less stress. We lived in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo when I started doing this. And I remember thinking at the time that was just normal. This is just our life. Like, we chose to live in Southern California. We're gonna live in a tiny place. I made good money. Lucas made good money, but it wasn't enough. So when I found this business, I promised myself that I would give it 1 year. Honest to God, I promised myself I'm not going to start something and quit. Even if I get nowhere in 4 months, I'm going to give it 1 year. So I'm going to ask you, give this 1 year. And it might blow your mind in 20 days. It might blow your mind in 2 months. But I'm going to be honest with you and ask you to give it 1 year. Because 1 year of doing what we do, 1 year of believing in yourself, 1 year of training, 1 year of watching videos like this and putting them to action, 100% will change your life. I sat on my couch one night, super, super late at night. Everyone was in bed, and I was watching a training video on YouTube. And my kids are screaming in the background, so sorry. Working from home life. I remember listening to my sponsor say, give this a year and it will change your life. And it sounded cliche. It still does. But I'm stubborn as hell. And I was like, okay, all right, I will. And this is probably November 2014, because I joined in October 2014. So it was probably November. I heard a video where she said, give this business 1 year and it will change your life. And I was like, okay, I will give it 1 year. And not just 1 year of being, quote, signed up, but a year of growing, listening, learning, and applying. A year of those things. And if it doesn't change my life, then I'm free and clear and I won't feel bad about it. So anyways, my why, I've already told you guys my why. I want you, as a brand new distributor who just signed up, I want you guys to think about your why, and not just think about it, but as long as you're not driving right now, I want you to get out a piece of paper and I want you to write it down, because it's so important, and it will become so important as the future of your business. And when you have people sign up with you, I want you to do the same thing with them, because it's so important to remember why you're here. And if you don't know why you're doing this, then when you have a bad day, maybe you throw in the towel. But if you know and remember and apply why you are here, then you're going to keep going, because it's important. It's so, so important. So your why, maybe you're a mom who doesn't want to go back to work. Maybe you are a dad who is tired of working 50 plus hours a week in a job you hate. Maybe you are a grandma who's taking care of your grandkids and their parents are out of the picture, and you are 55 years old and you thought you were about to retire, and now you're watching a 2 and a 5-year-old. Like, whatever your situation is, why did you join? Why did you watch somebody posting on Facebook or a live video, or maybe you sat with somebody in person and heard their story? Why did it grab you? Why did you start? Why are you here? Write it down, because statistically, if you write it down, it is so much more powerful than if you don't. So I want you guys to understand that that is super important. I could do a video, and I've been doing this for almost 5 years. I've had started videos where I talk about the nitty-gritty details, how to do this, how to do that. But I'm going back to the basics, and I want you guys to go straight to the reason why you started, because the reason why you started is probably powerful enough to be the reason why you reach your goal. So I want you to write it down. And I'll be honest, I didn't write mine down for probably a month. And that month probably cost me a year of progress because I thought it was cheesy. And I thought, okay, like, I don't know why. I just didn't. I'm being honest. I did not write my reason down. And after about a month, I did. And I still have that piece of paper on the wall in my office. And the reason I'm doing this now is not the same reason I was doing it in 2014, because a lot of those goals I've already hit and I've already reached. And now I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here because I want other people to reach the same level of freedom that I've reached. So with that being said, we have all the tools, all the training in place. Our team page is called Team Unstoppable. You will be added to that page. If you haven't already been, you will be very shortly on Facebook. We have so much training. The corporate team, your CEO, Mark Pentecost, and your CNO, Chief Networking Officer, is Pam Souter. Cami Pentecost, who is wise beyond her years, the daughter of the CEO. She helps run the company. These are people you want to follow on Facebook. And every single week, you guys, on Sunday night, the time, depending on the time zone that you're in, you can reach out and we'll make sure you know what time it's at. But every single Sunday night, rain or shine, on Mark Pentecost's Facebook page, there is a corporate family call. And they call it a family call because we are literally a family. I've met every single member of this corporate family, the CEO, everybody. You guys, this is such an amazing company, and you're quickly going to realize that as you go forward. But what I wanted to say is the tools, the training, it's all there for you. You have a huge toolbox in front of you, and it's up to you to open the toolbox and take those tools and use those tools and apply them. Okay, so we do trainings, videos like this, YouTube videos, Zooms. You want to download the Zoom app to your phone. It's free, Zoom. We do a lot of our trainings through Zoom. Some of them are weekly, some of them are every few days. We do them on Zoom, so you want to download that app as soon as you can. And just understand that your success basically relies on you, but every tool you could ever want is at your disposal, okay? Everything you could want to learn. We have videos on how to sign a distributor when you're brand new, how to sign your first customer when you're brand new, how to build your network when you're brand new, how to grow your Facebook friends. Every single aspect of this business, we are going to teach you. So if you feel overwhelmed, and you probably will, so I want you to know that's normal. If you don't feel overwhelmed, you're probably not taking this seriously enough. If you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath. It is completely normal. I remember my first week, and I was just thinking like, okay, I'm working full time. I have a 5-month-old baby who doesn't sleep at night. I had a 3.5-year-old. I had, what was summer, like 6 years old. I had 3 kids, you guys. I was sleep deprived. I was busy. I was working full, all the things. I was overwhelmed as heck. So that's okay. You're not coming into this knowing what you're doing. That's okay. You have 100 friends on Facebook. That's okay. That's where I was at. I'm sitting here talking to you as somebody who I've been earning 6 figures a year with this company, It Works Global, since 2016. It's 2019. I don't know how long I'll be, sharing this video particularly, but it's 2019. It's been over 3 years that I've been earning 6 figures a year. And I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I've definitely been through the ups, the downs, the hurdles, the what ifs, the second guesses, the overwhelming, all of that. I've been through it all. Okay? So I want you guys to know that if you're willing to take the time, watch the training, if you have an hour a day, that is worth $1,000 a month. If you truly have one solid hour a day, it's worth more money than you know. So don't say you don't have enough time, because I promise you, you do. I promise you. We got you. I'm going to go over a couple things. If you are coachable, that is worth its weight in gold. If you're coachable, you're willing to listen, asking the questions. I want you to ask the questions. If I enrolled you, please bug the crap out of me and ask me all the questions. Whoever signed you up, message them, ask them the questions, you guys. That's how we know you want this. That's how we know you're excited, and it makes us excited. If you text me 44 times in a day, I know how bad you want this, and it pumps me up like you would not believe. So don't ever hesitate to ask the questions. There is no right or wrong way to work this business. If you want to work this business on social media, that's how a lot of us do. I've built probably 95% of my business on social media. A lot of people that signed up with me initially, I was working at a salon, I was really busy. I talked to my clients, I talked to my coworkers, I talked to my friends. So you can work this business face to face. You can work this business on social. You can have parties, which is awesome. You cannot have parties, but then you have to, what it attributes to basically is reaching out. Are you reaching out to people? It can be face to face, and it can be on social media. You can be sitting on the couch and messaging people, or you can be at work and talking to people. It does not matter, but you do have to ask. You have to ask people. Start your list. It can be the people who you're closest to, you should start with first, and then expand from there. Ask them, I just started something. I'm super excited. You don't have to know anything. And you probably don't. If you just started, you don't know anything. Maybe you've tried products before. Maybe you haven't. I never tried a single product when I started this business. Not one single product. And I did not tell anybody otherwise. I just said, look, I just started a new business. I'm so excited. Will you try something for me and give me a testimony? Will you support me? I didn't tell them I tried something I hadn't tried. Once my kit came in the mail and I started trying stuff immediately, I was ordering stuff. I was so excited. Then I said, yes, I tried this. I tried that, blah, blah, blah. But in your first few days, maybe you've never tried a single product. So what you should say to your friends, your family, your sister, your best friend, your coworker, tell them, I just started this new business, health and wellness. I'm so excited. Here's why I need the support. Maybe they know you. They know how bad you need the extra money. They know your situation. So just be you. Talk to them like you would talk to your best friend and say, will you support me? Will you pick something out? Will you try something? Okay, that is going to take you so far, because your first goal when you start this, your first goal, you guys, is to get 4 loyal customers, 4. And there are going to be other videos to explain in detail what everything means. But your first goal is to get those 4 loyals in your first 30 days. That's going to get you a $100 shopping spree to use on anything you want. I remember when I got my $100 shopping spree, I bought hair, skin, and nails, greens, and I forget what the third thing was, but I couldn't afford the products, you guys, so that's why I used my shopping spree to get extra things, because I couldn't afford to buy them. So get that shopping spree as quickly as you can. Buy what you want to try for yourself, because I will be honest, what you use for yourself is going to be your biggest seller. So if you need to lose weight and you want to try the keto coffee or the ThermoFight X, which works like amazing, by the way, I'm down 30 pounds. If you want to use the collagen to help your skin, or if you want to use the Confianza to help your anxiety, whatever it is, pick 2 to 4 things that you are personally going to use for yourself and talk about it, post about it. That's what's going to be your biggest seller. Hands down, because people know that you're being genuine, you're excited, you're passionate about something, and they want to know what it is. So what do we do every day? You know, I post on social media. The best way to post is not something that's going to be an advertisement. Ask your sponsor, whoever enrolled you into the business, to help you with a first post. This is big because we will help you. We will help you with the photo. We will help you with what to say. We will help you with the wording, all of it. You don't want to be an advertisement. You don't want to look like it's an ad in a magazine or a TV commercial. You want to be you. You want to be personal. Think about what attracted you to join this business. It probably wasn't something that looked spammy or cheesy. It was probably genuine. So we are going to help you do that too. We're going to help you with what to post to get customers, and we're going to help you with what to post to get distributors. So again, after watching this video, if you feel overwhelmed, I just want you to know it's normal. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and understand that all of us felt the same way. The only difference between me and you is that I got started sooner. Someone showed me this business 4.5 years ago, and I started then. But I was just as overwhelmed and nervous and scared and second guessing if I can do this as you are right now. I promise. If you are willing to take advice, if you're willing to be coachable, if you're willing to use these products and find the ones that are really, going to work for you, that you are going to be passionate about, and then you're willing to share them with people, if you're willing to ask your friends, be yourself, all of those things, I promise you, every other aspect we will teach you. Every other thing in this business, I almost knocked this down. Every other thing in this business, you guys, you can learn. It's incredible. I am sitting here talking to you as somebody who started wondering if they could ever make $500. And that is the honest to God truth. I wondered if I could ever make $500. And I'm sitting here in 2019, and I've been a 6-figure earner for over 3.5 years. 6 figures a year. I haven't even gone to work since the summer of 2016 because of what this business has done for me. And I had no experience, none, this much, you guys, no experience, but I was willing to watch videos like this. I was willing to say, what am I doing wrong? What can I do more of? What can I do differently? I asked advice. I took the advice. I watched YouTube videos until 1 a.m. sometimes. And it has changed my entire life. So reach out to whoever sent you this video. Say, hey, I just finished the first video. Send me the second one. I want to get my 4 customers. This is my why. We want to know your why. We want to know it because your why is my why. If I brought you into this business and your why is to not have to go back to work because you're pregnant, or maybe you're a single dad and you don't want to have to be working 50 hours a week, like whatever it is, I want to know because that's my why too. I want you to be successful and I'm going to help you. So message us back and say, I watched that first video. I want to know what's next. I want to know where to take this. I want to know where to go. And then we know who to spend our time with, because you guys, in all honesty, a lot of people join this business. A lot of people join and they don't take it seriously, and they don't take it as far as they could. So it's up to you to reach out and say, I am serious. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to go with it. Help me. And you are going to get so much help, you're not even going to know what to do with it. So thank you for watching. I'm so excited. If you have not been added to our team page, Team Unstoppable, you will be very, very soon. Okay, so thank you guys, and we are so excited for where you're gonna go with this.